On the 20th of March, I decided to carry my bag and I flew to Atlanta for Upper Room Atlanta. This was my first domestic flight since I got to the US, and the experience was quite unique. I honestly thought the boarding process I was used to in Nigeria also applies here. By that I mean you get to the airport early enough, you go to your airline front desk to get your boarding pass, wait for boarding and proceed to board. Here, it's quite different. I was surprised to see no queue at any of the airline front desks that I passed through. The flights in which I have booked had no queue at all. When I got to the counter, the official told me just to download the airline app, check in and get my boarding pass from there. That was all I needed to board.
Let me see
Confirmation?
what you have on your phone.
Yeah, this is what I have on my phone.
So you gotta download the app and put that code in the app.
So this boarding pass, this is what I showed them at the security.
And when you board the flight.
When I board the flight. Okay, so they don't need like a physical copy of the boarding pass. That's interesting.
And
Okay.
in the app, next time when you purchase your tickets and everything,
Yeah.
it's a lot cheaper to buy your check bag, carry-on, and all that stuff.
Oh, it's a lot more cheaper to buy on the app. Ah, I see. So where do I go from here?
Head straight to where it says information and then make a right.
All right, thank you so much. Bye. Yeah. More. So I actually don't need like a physical boarding pass. I just need to present it on my phone and that's it. That's quite interesting because I was like, you don't even need like an ID or something to show. Just show them like any ID and you are good, which is quite interesting. That's nice. I proceeded to the boarding gate and waited for my flights to board. We took off quite on time. The flight to Atlanta was about 2 hours from Washington dulles, and it was quite a smooth flight. I landed at Hartsfield International Airport and no one prepared me for how big the airport is. It took me a while to navigate the airport exit as I kept hopping from one train that heads to one concourse to another. In my quest to leave the airport, I found myself at a central spot of the airport that is full of life. What caught my attention initially was the sound of the piano being played by an elderly man. And while I stood amazed admiring the skills of this man, I stopped by at McDonald's to grab some food.
Line. What's your drink?
Hey, vanilla shake. Vanilla shake.
All right. Is that all?
That's all.
14.25. 2016. What you doing? Twitch, YouTube? Sir? You doing Twitch, YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
Right, where you going?
358. Some of my friends stay in Georgia, so I decided to call one of them for help. Google Map is not helping now. I'm still within the airport, you understand? So I need to get out of the airport now. So, yes. Yeah, I'm just following the arrows. Now, arrows not anymore. Tell you. No, wala. Mo ṣáà ń pè mí ò lè sọnù. Close. I've even that. Kò sí wàhálà. Ó ṣe baby. Ó ṣe ó dàbọ̀. I finally got out of the airport and ordered an Uber to my hotel. My Uber driver was so warm and friendly. Her name is Sparkle. I told Sparkle it was my first time in Atlanta and she was super excited for me. I even invited her for the program I came for, which is Upper Room Atlanta. She asked where I'm from and I told her I'm from Nigeria. She even asked if I was Igbo or Yoruba.
Are you what is it? Igbo?
Yoruba.
Yoruba.
Almost immediately, she told me Attire Man is also Nigerian and would love for me to stop by. When she said that, I was a little bit perplexed. All the mathematics in my head began to calculate the equation at their own accord. I met you a few minutes ago. You are a total stranger, and now you want to take me to your Attire Man that I do not know of. Is this a gang up? Who is your Attire Man? Where are you taking me to? For a second, I was scared. I had to tell her to just drive me straight to the hotel. Maybe you just drive me straight to the inn. Right? You just drive me straight to the destination. We could do that some other time.
It's on the way.
Okay.
It's on the way. The destination you're going to?
Yeah.
I pick up a lot of people who migrate here from all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Is it too hot or too cold?
No, it's fine. No, I think it's just okay. Sparkle engaged me throughout the journey.
Because it get hot now. The kids gets hot. But a lot of people, they migrate here from all over the world.
Yeah.
And with Atlanta, even though it's a party city and a fun city, it's also a city for like big American history.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is, I pick up a lot of people who come in and for the historical value. Like for example, you've heard of Martin Luther King, right?
Yeah.
Right. So everything started from here, right?
Right.
So they have the Martin Luther King Center.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because like from the road you can see where he's buried at. You can see his house, like from here to that orange sign.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people, they come in and they're like, oh my God, I didn't know everything was so close.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's that. They have the Jimmy Carter Presidential Center. They have, of course, it's a lot of food. It's a lot of eateries. But it's a big international scene too.
Oh, awesome. This is giving Lagos, because what is this traffic? Come on. it's giving me the vibes of Lagos, like Third Mainland Bridge kind of Lagos.
Okay. So when I go to Nigeria, when I finally make it there, what should I do?
When I finally make it to Nigeria, there are a lot of interesting things you can do.
That's like Nigeria is so beautiful. That's like Africa, period. It's gorgeous.
Right, very, very gorgeous. After
say,
getting out of the airport, you could decide to say you want to go to...
Do you do a hotel or Airbnb?
Do hotel. I would recommend you do an hotel, because hotels actually have more life than some Airbnb.
And I see, what is it, Dirty December?
Sorry?
Dirty December, y'all be partying.
The December, yeah.
They're repaving the roads too, because FIFA World Cup is coming.
Yeah. Is Atlanta hosting it?
Yeah, they're gonna host. I don't know which year, but I just know it's coming. So they're finally repaving a lot of these messed up roads and stuff. So it's a lot of traffic from that as well too.
Oh, where's the messed up road? You mean this road that we are walking on? All through Atlanta, there's messed up road.
It's a ton of messed up roads because it's a ton of construction.
Oh, really? Sorry.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Sorry, yeah.
But yeah, it's so many new houses. It's so much revitalization within the city. A lot of the 18-wheelers and just the consistent traffic have messed up the roads. So now they're going and they're repaving the roads.
Right, I see.
They recently redid part of this highway, but yeah. But this right here, this will take you all the way down to Florida.
Oh, you mean this road right here? Goes to Florida? How many hours is it from here to Florida?
It depends on what part. But yeah.
But there's a speed limit, I guess. Is there?
Nobody goes by the speed.
Nobody goes.
We had conversations ranging from life in Atlanta, how the city is rapidly having new migrants coming on a daily basis, the black history, and even down to the gospel, because I realized she loved gospel music.
What happened, we had the 1996 Olympics here. So it really put us on the map. And because we were really friendly, a lot of people wanted to migrate here.
Right.
And so a lot of people, they began to relocate their headquarters here. This, you see the gold dome right here?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Georgia State Capitol. Once we come under this bridge, you'll have a clear view of it. Right here. There it goes, the gold building. That's the state capitol.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean that's the state capital?
Yes. What we're about to do now, since I know that you're vlogging, maybe let me show you where we at. We still en route to your destination.
Right.
But, so this right here, whenever you see stuff on social media, when they're like, Atlanta is not a real place, this is what they're talking about.
Where? Here?
Yeah, so this right here, they shut this down. They shut this down right here. They block it off there. They light down there. And the college students and everybody else, they just go from club. But I'm going to tell you.
Is this the downtown area of Atlanta?
It's part of it.
She even drove me to Martin Luther King Jr.'s house, his church, and where he was buried.
We are now on the back side of the Martin Luther King Historic Center. This right here is the back of Ebenezer Baptist Church.
Ah.
So that's what I was saying. We already in route.
There are lots of Baptist churches in America.
Right. And so Ebenezer Baptist Church, that's where Martin Luther King was the pastor of.
Oh.
So over here, these...
Is this a branch of the Ebenezer Baptist Church?
No, this is the original Ebenezer.
This is the original Baptist?
This is it. That's why I said I'm going to take you somewhere, because we were already en route.
Okay.
But look, it was also other churches down here. They take those churches, those brick buildings, and they turn them into clubs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the area is changing. So it's like whoever comes in with their business, that's how it goes. But it's also a ton of restaurants, it's a ton of eateries, and it's a ton of culture around here. But what happens, I mean, it's so lively or whatever at night. People come, they wander from club to club, bar to bar. They go from place to place. They get on these little scooters and go from there. And they enjoy the city. Okay, so this is it. You look
this is the Baptist church, right?
Yeah, so this right here is the original Ebenezer Baptist Church.
Oh, Ebenezer Baptist Church.
Yes.
Got it.
And then look, when they have MLK holiday, and you see the presidents of the United States come in, they speak over here at the new church.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, so this right here to the right, this is where Martin Luther King and his wife, Miss Coretta Scott King, are buried.
Oh, this is where they are buried? This is where Martin Luther King is buried?
This is American history right here. He's buried up there in the center.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, you're blogging, baby. Go get that content.
Oh my God.
Go get that content, baby. Go get it. Go. Get out and go up there. You can walk up
Really?
there.
I can go in there?
Go. Walk right there. And look, that flame up there, that's the eternal flame of justice. It never goes out.
Oh, wow. I think I'm good. Let's go. Don't worry, I'm good.
I'm telling you, this is American history.
Really? So this is American history.
When she asked me to step out of the car to go shoot content, the Nigerian in me was scared. What if I step out and you zoom off with my bag? Who will I call for help? So I decided to say I'm good. So at the end of the day, I told her to reverse so I could go take a clear footage of American history.
Center for Nonviolent Social Change. So this is where Martin Luther King Jr. was buried. Right here in the city of Atlanta. And that's here, there, that's the eternal flame of justice. It's over there.
Hey, look, so this is a historically preserved area. They only allow them to build or tear down with like permission from the King Center, and they have to go through a lot to do anything over here. This right here is historically preserved. This is what it looked like when Martin Luther King was alive. So
this place or that building?
These houses.
The houses. Oh.
Yes. And this fire station. And then look, next to it is his house.
Wow.
That he lived
So we are going
in.
to pass Martin Luther King's house.
Yes, but look, it's under construction.
Oh.
Because they're doing renovations on
They
the outside.
are renovating.
But it's so cool. Like I said, this is what it looked like when he was alive.
Yeah.
And they have a ton of security out here, so it's always park rangers and stuff out here. But yeah, this was his house right here with the cones in front of it.
Oh.
And so they would allow you to go, and you could go on the inside and sit on the bed.
Here?
But right here,
So this is Martin Luther King's house?
Yes, this is the birth home. But it's like I said, they're doing renovations.
Temporarily closed. Oh, can you guys see that?
I know, content, baby, content.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. birth home temporarily closed. Wow, awesome. Let's go.
You're like, oh my God, let's
Awesome.
So this is a historic part of it, baby.
I mean, that's nice.
And all of these homes over here, you see the markers in front of it, because it shows which civil rights leader lived in that home and what they contributed to civil rights movement and equality.
Right.
But like I said, it's an extremely gentrified area. And what I mean, because of the area, they begin to revitalize different things. And then it's something to where they push the people who have historically built and sustained this part of the city out, and made it so expensive that none of them can live down here. And because of the popularity of something called the Beltline. Yeah. And with the Beltline, it runs from north, south, east, and west. And it runs all the way out to the airport. But
I asked her if she knew who Dunsin Oyekan is, and I took over her playlist.
Dunsin Oyekan, Let's Play City of God.
City of God, okay.
Yeah.
And then you know who else be putting me on to a lot of the gospel music? TikTok.
TikTok puts it to gospel music, right?
TikTok. I was like, oh, I like this song.
All right, there you go. You can increase the volume, I guess. So you should listen to his songs more often. He's in the US right now. Okay. So his program is what we are going for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
He has done a lot of songs. He did with there is a particular one in, hey, what's the name of this lady now? Something Rain. Let me Google her name. Naomi Rain.
Naomi Rain.
Yeah.
Okay. From Every Music.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he did the Future. So the concept of the song is that they sang the English version and they sang it in different languages.
Oh wow!
So the narrative is, I have seen the world, I have seen the whole world worshiping Jesus.
Oh wow!
Right. So in Indian, in English, in French, in Spanish.
I seen that. The man with the dreads.
No, it's not. It's not. He doesn't have dreads. Those two does not have dreads.
Okay. I seen her with somebody, but I think she won a Grammy or something.
Nah.
Naomi Rain.
Yes, Naomi Rain. Yes.
She just won some type of award. I think it was a Grammy, but it was with an international artist or whatever. But she sing gospel only. I think they won a Grammy.
Yeah, she sings gospel only. Naomi Rain sings gospel only.
Right. So look up the artist. Google it and see who she just won a Grammy with, because it was an international artist, because they were singing it in multiple languages.
Oh,
so it
really?
might be him. It might be him. Yeah, Google it. Well, can you Google
really?
it?
Yeah, sure. I am.
But I had heard the song. I was like, okay, go gospel.
Go gospel, yeah.
Oh.
I checked into my hotel and prepared for the next day, the day of the Upper Room. From my many experience with the previous editions in Lagos and Abuja, Nigeria, I needed no soothsayer to tell me it will be a long night. I called an Uber some hours before the program's doors were opened, and we headed straight to New Bet. New Bet is the venue where the Upper Room was done. On getting to the venue, I realized there were a lot of people waiting to enter the facility. I had the call time to answer to, so I went in through the alternative access that was provided for me. Soundcheck was going on at the time, so all hands were on deck to ensure a smooth production through the help of the Holy Spirit.
What's wrong with camera 2?
That's a great question. Hey Cam, can someone check on camera 2 for me, please? What happened, Anita?
Is their guitar player gonna stand the whole time?
Is that their guitar player?
I think so. It's over
Hey
here.
Rico,
The upper room experience is one experience that is often looked forward to. I was assigned my position, and of course, I did what I was assigned to do. There was word, worship, prayers, testimonies, and it was an atmosphere full of the presence of God. I think we should relive some of those moments right now.
My generation seeks the face of the Lord. As a generation, we ascend in worship. We come face to face with the Lord, the King of glory. And as we behold him, we become like him.
You cannot change the songs by changing the lyrics. So meaning that sometimes we have invited demons to service because, listen, sound. Look at your neighbor, say spirit follows image. Look at another one, say spirit follows image. An Indian leaves India and comes to America, goes to the market and buy the image of his God, puts it in his room and start bowing to him. What is he trying to do? The spirit of that image recognizes worship, so he's coming. He has to come and take it because spirit follow him. So there are some things we have done because when the sons of God gather, the devil shows up. Job 1. There are some things that we have brought in unknowingly. And you know, ignorance is not an excuse in the realm of the spirit. On the altar that has polluted our worship. That's why when you dance, you are excited, nothing happens. You go back home. See, when it's joy, you know. When it's happiness, you know. Happiness is based on happiness. Joy is a spirit. Spirit. It's a spirit. It's a spirit. You jump up, you come back. So we get excited and go back home the same way. Because of the things that we have brought. It says he's coming back again. Amos 9:11 says, I will rebuild in that day the tabernacle of David which has fallen. Why does it fall? Why does it fall every time? I will rebuild the tabernacle of David. I have interest in this tabernacle. So it's a call for consecration. It's a call for intimacy. It's a call to going back. You started well. Only one song, you lost it. God just announced one song. Small county. They now celebrate you. Yeah. That's all. Only one song. You've not even conquered Georgia. You have lost it. No. We must come back. God is calling true worshippers back. Our first assignment is to stay at the feet of the Master, to offer worship. Blessed is the man whom the Lord causes to approach him. To stay at that place. It's not to See, if your ministry is itinerary, you don't have a ministry.
Yeah. Word.
I'm telling you. You see this thing traveling around is deadly. I'm telling you from experience. This is the major thing that fights our time with God. Because we are busy. Go everywhere. God told me many years ago, he said, I will lift you, but never forget spiritual routines. See, let me tell you, I'm saying it to the world now, let me tell you my disposition to meetings. If you call me for a meeting, I'm not under pressure to say yes. If you don't invite me this year, the meeting will happen again next day. You see, we will all decide in the room and say, who are the people the Lord is using now? So, meetings will still come. If you don't go this year, you can still go next year. If you are still relevant, you will still go. Because they will ask them, so who are the people who are relevant now? Say, oh, there used to be. So if you allow them pull you away from where God has placed you in His presence, unnecessarily, you will lose relevance. You see, relevance is to the degree of your staying power. Yes. Is what you carry in your life we see like is what you carry from His presence that shows to the world. Relevance, so your relevance is actually in the presence. At the throne room. Once that place is sorted, forget it. The presence of God is the center of gravity. Everything gravitates towards you. I'm telling you. The presence of God is the center of gravity. Everything comes to meet you there. So this itinerary, I watch myself, I take heed to myself. I watch myself, I want to shut down for 3 weeks. Nothing. Don't call me. Even if you call me, I'm not available. Respectfully speaking, I'm not available. Please. I said, but we need you. I said, please, sir. God needs me more. And my children, I sense they need me too. I beg you, let me stay here. Because if you are not careful, if that's what defines your ministry, you will travel and retire. You must come to a place where you value ministering to the Lord more than going anywhere else.
Thank you.
The day the Lord delivered me, He said, carry your calculator. By the account of John, He said, I saw 10,000 times 10,000 of thousands and thousands of angels. He said, press it. I got error. Hebrews 12 comes to tell us what John was saying. He said, we have come to innumerable company of angels. Just angels. We have not talked about saints triumphant. We have not talked about 4 living creatures, the 24 elders, and other ones that we don't know yet. What or which platform on earth has that number? The day the Lord told me that, He said the best place you can be a minister is here.
Come on. Wow.
I was delivered. I knew that the best place I can have a worship meeting is in the presence. And guess what? Nobody even hears your voice. The guy is sing off me.
True.
Pay attention to your secret place. Pay attention. You are in ministry, pay attention. Sing. Sing. Before we go tonight,
Yeah, as soon as you did the big lift. And also make sure to face in the back and then also like to
Interestingly, a year before Upper Room Atlanta was Upper Room Maryland. I had live streamed this event from my one-room apartment in Lagos, Nigeria. Being at the front stage, taking footages of God's people was such a surreal moment for me, and I'm grateful for all of it. A day after the Upper Room, I picked up my bag and headed for the airport. On getting to the airport, I heard the unexpected. I was told I missed my flight already, and it just doesn't make sense to me because I arrived 1 hour prior my departure time. But well, we live in Zion, as MD will say. I booked the next available flights to Washington dollars, and I said my final goodbye to Atlanta. I hope to be there soon, someday. Comment down below if you like this kind of content, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.